What's up, YouTube? I just got a package in the mail today, and I thought to suit the occasion, I would watch the inauguration with all the marches and things going on. There have been lots of things in the news lately that are just kind of annoying and at the same time frustrating for a lot of people, and I'm sure on both sides of the fence. And if any of you are a little offended by the theme song, get a grip. It's just a joke, because it all makes sense in a second once you see what I picked up. And this pickup was a request from Canadian Silver Stacker. In one of the recent chats, Canadian Silver Stacker asked if anyone was able to get a hold of these Han Solo Carbonite bars, and I knew I saw them around. I had never really been interested into them, but I had mentioned that I could get a hold of them. So then I decided to head over to Reddit to kind of see if I could get one. And thankfully, Max13B2 pointed me in the right direction to Purargent, who I picked up another bar from. And Purargent is the one who actually makes these bars. As you can see, it's got some nice pour lines, it's antiqued, and it's got a lot of depth to it. They come in 1 ounce, 2.5 ounce, and 5 ounce varieties. This Han Solo bar is purely catch and release. It was a special request, and he's also picking up one of my last 100-gram cubes. So that, and I'm doing a trade for one of his maples. So that'll be interesting once I get to see that. So if you haven't had a chance to check out his channel, he has a lot of good content. Link is provided below. Go ahead, check out his channel, and you should see it in a few days or month. Who knows how long the post office takes to get up to Canada. Before we move on, I'm going to show you another pour that I got from the same person. And it was when they had a different stamp. The SH is the old stamp. As you can see from earlier, the new stamp is a little raccoon. Most of my viewers know that I don't really get too many poured bars, but sometimes I will get some here and there, especially just to look at. And I mean, the poured bars are really nice because of the customization in them. Each one has its own character and personality to them. These poured pieces are mainly collectible items in my stack. I don't really look at it as a resale value for profit. These are more for enjoyment. The investment side or the profit side, I look at different things like pandas. And here you can see 2 more wedge-tail eagles, which I got paid spot for them, or less than spot at this point. And I ended up selling a panda, a gold panda, at a higher premium to help pay for these and offset the cost even more. Just to be clear though, I'm not talking about the carbonite. I'm talking about poured silver in general. I only have a limited number of poured silver bars in my collection, and each one means something different for me, and it's usually YouTube pours. So I wanted to take a moment and bring out these Libertads and bring them back to light because we haven't seen too many of them. And another YouTuber brought out his entire collection. He's also on one of the forums, and he goes by the user General Stack. I'll link to him below, so check his channel below. But he has one of the best collections of Libertads, and he just released a video. It's 16 minutes long, but it has pretty much every silver proof and gold proof set there is. It's an amazing thing to watch. It's a lot of money on the table, and it's one of the best collections of Libertads that I've ever seen, and I don't say that lightly. So check out his channel, subscribe to him, and let him know that IkeoNet1 sent you, and enjoy the show. I know I can't let this go, so I know what some of you are thinking. The capsule is the wrong size, and I know that, but I can't help it. I bought a bunch of these 39mm capsules, and these coins happen to be a little smaller, so they don't fit. But I didn't want to buy new capsules because that's one of those things that I did in the beginning that I no longer do, which was buy airtights and the airtight capsule holders, those tubes. The tubes with the red caps. I don't do it anymore, and I refuse to buy new ones unless I absolutely have to. So sorry guys, that's just the way it goes. I'd rather save my money and put it more into silver or gold. But I do know it bugs some of you, which is why I rattled it, because I know that bothers the hell out of some of you. I always get a comment on that either on Instagram or on Reddit, whenever I post pictures and the capsule is too big and it doesn't fit, or I don't have one of those black rings, it's kind of funny. It's a little amusing. So some of you have been asking me, is now a good time to buy? And I have to say, it really all depends on where you at with your stack. If you're just starting, it's a decent time, but it's not the best. The best time has already passed us. But going forward, if you have an established stack, it might be nice to add some pieces here and there. Collectibles is also a decent place to be looking. But you never really know. Collectibles are kind of come and go. Lady Liberty Stacker recently came out with a video that showed the downward trend for a lot of US numismatic coins. And that has to do with a lot with the aging population. So I think certain collectibles each have their lifetime, and it's something to be aware of. If you haven't watched that video, I highly encourage you to watch that one. It shows pretty much the rise and fall of numismatics, and that is where the difficulty in collectibles is, because you never really know when the population of a coin will change. You also never know when the demand for a particular coin is going to change, and that's one of the reasons why I'd mentioned in previous videos that I sold out of my pre-33 coins, just to limit the risk in my stack. I do have a core position in pandas, but it's proven that, or at least to me, that it comes in waves, so I'm fairly confident in that. Here's a look at the last 100-gram IKEA cube for sale that I'm selling. The rest will go to the employees that I have on my team that have been working on the app with me. I still have a couple of 2-ounces left, but I'm not really bringing those out for sale. Anyway, I just brought this out to show you guys what I'll be sending over to Canada, because we're going international with this. One other video I think you should watch is by Larry Stedenbach. He's a regular on the subreddit rcoins, and he recently did a video on slabbing NGC, sending a coin to NGC and PCGS and seeing what the grades would come back as. The same coins cracked out of slabs sent to both. So I highly encourage you to watch it. I've included all the links to the videos that you should watch below, and let me know what you think once you've watched them. Thanks for watching. One last thing I wanted to say was thank you to everyone who's helped me grow my channel to 2,500 subscribers. I reached another milestone on my channel, and I really appreciate everyone who contributes via comment, likes, and subscriptions. It really means a lot, and hope to contribute some more over time. Thanks again.